Crash and burn!
Hey everybody! So tonight I am looking to hopefully quickly discuss if whether or not Michael Corleone should have killed his brother Fredo Corleone in retaliation for what Fredo was very much a part of when they attempted to hit Mike when he was in his bedroom with Kay after looking at the drawing that his son left on his bed for him. Now this video got kicked off because of this comment here. I had been meaning to talk about The Godfather for a few weeks, and then I saw this comment that was on one of my Scarface videos saying that men like me are pathetic for being this into Scarface and The Godfather. So I figured, yeah, I'd show them how pathetic I am by doing a few videos about a few questions I've had, because I've been obsessed with the Godfather movies like my whole life. I can even find positive things to say about the third one. But I said that in another video that you may or may not have seen already, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But yeah, so should Mike have killed Fredo? On one hand, I could argue that yes, he has to save face. The other 5 families, they're no doubt taking notice that his brother attempted to have him assassinated. And whatever Michael's response is how those other families are going to sort of treat Michael from that point forward regarding, their respect for him. So, yes, I think technically he probably did have to take care of Fredo. He had to kill Fredo. But then, given how racked with guilt he is in part 3, and how that seems to be the catalyst or the primary motivating factor for him to be giving all of his money to charity and trying to go legit and yada, 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 you could argue back that once Michael got older, that killing Fredo was just about the biggest mistake he ever made. Now, not to mention the fact that just doesn't really have anything to do with it, but the scene where Michael and Fredo are together. Oh my God, when Fredo's like, I'm your older brother, Mikey, and I got passed over. And Mike's like, well, that's the way Pop wanted it. And he's like, well, it's not the way I wanted it. And he's like, I'm smart. I'm not dumb like everybody says, like stupid. I'm smart. And John Cazale turned in such a performance there, and that's such a tragic end to such a talented actor, too. I mean, I think he died of lung cancer really young, if memory serves. But Fredo was just so meek and so lost. And as Connie points out, that without Michael, he is lost. Like, he has no place in the world. And Fredo really didn't know that they were going to kill Michael. They thought, Fredo was under the impression that the dudes that set Fredo up were just going to kind of horn in and force Michael to take a part of the deal they were trying to cook or whatever it was. So in that sense, Fredo was innocent, but then what's Mike supposed to do? Like I said earlier, all the 5 families are looking at this, and they're going to be watching this one under a microscope, because if he doesn't kill his brother, wow, does he look weak. But then, like I said, he's so clearly racked with guilt by the time he's 60, come 1979, 1980, that it probably wasn't a good idea for him to kill his brother. Now, I felt horrible for Fredo. I always thought Fredo was adorable, but personally, I think that Michael had to kill him. I just hate it because I loved Fredo because he was just so lost and just so weak. But yeah, so that is it. Should Michael have killed Fredo in The Godfather? I say yes, but I say technically yes, emotionally no. And concerning his overall future, I would say no, but I would say yes. So yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little over 4 minutes while I discussed this rather random question I've had since I was a kid regarding The Godfather, whether or not Mike should have killed Fredo. Like always, if you agree with me or you disagree with me, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you're in it. And whatever it is you're going through, it's going to get better. Have a good night.